This is Dan Tortora of Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, Dan Tortora Broadcast Media. Find everything on wakeupcalldt.com. Listen, watch, read, enjoy. I'm right here on the court of the NCAA tournament that found its way to Syracuse, New York for the East Regional as they're packing up with Michigan State winning the game in overtime. 65-65 game gets forced, goes into overtime. Michigan State, one of those teams where it doesn't matter how long they don't have the lead, it just matters when they get it, and they seem to always get it late. They lost the lead for almost 19 minutes, didn't have it for the final 7 minutes and 10 seconds of the first half. That went out to 18 minutes and 45 seconds total before they got it. Then it went back and forth until they were able to hold on and bring it to an advantage on their side. But at the end, there were two free throws with 4.9 seconds left to go. The first one rolled in, the second one was out by Mango Mathiang, and the game went to the hands of Travis Trice, and Travis Trice went for the shot. It was a deep shot, and he did not make it. He said he could have taken a couple more dribbles and had a better look, but he took it from about half court and was nothing there for him. So he ended up going into overtime 65-65, and right off the bat, the team scores. Bryn Forbes doing some big things for Michigan State in overtime. Didn't have a ton of points, but when he got the points is when they were needed most. He did get himself into double digits, however. He was in double digits along with Denzel Valentine and Travis Trice. Travis Trice leading the team with 17 points. He was the most outstanding player of the East Regional amongst Michigan State, Oklahoma, NC State, and Louisville. He was able to get that most outstanding player, but you have to give it up to the entire team, Denzel Valentine, and what everybody was able to do on this team to truly get it going, and obviously Matt Costello, what he was able to do late. So Michigan State moving on here as a 7 seed. Never truly matters where you seed them. They were a 7 in the East. They obviously, number 1, Villanova was knocked out. Number 2, Virginia was knocked out as well. And when it all came down to it, Tom Izzo, the guy that we're used to seeing late into the tournament, that longevity was there once again as they advance out of Syracuse. And the irony of it all is that they got their 62nd win going into this matchup with Louisville, a 62nd tournament win inside the NCAA tournament for men's Division I basketball, which passed Syracuse on Syracuse's court. Now they have 63, so they put themselves in 8th place all-time with their wins in the NCAA tournament. As Tom Izzo, I asked him, I said, you know, going into the game, he made the statement that the players play the game, didn't give himself any credit. I said, we're used to seeing you in this tournament deep, looking at the longevity. What can you say about your assistant coaches as well as yourself? He gave a long answer. Not one thing had to do with Tom Izzo. He spoke about his assistant coaches and the respect he has for Rick Pitino. Says a lot about the character and the humility of Tom Izzo, something that he teaches his players, and he talked about how his assistant coaches and his players have been loyal to him, and he's obviously been very loyal to them, leading them, and I'll say it since Tom won't, into the Final Four, once again doing great things for the Michigan State Spartans. It was a phenomenal 3 games at the East Regional. This is Dan Tortora of Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, Dan Tortora Broadcast Media. Find everything on wakeupcalldt.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was a blessing to be here, a blessing to be on this court. Phenomenal games, and Michigan State earned it.